Glad to have you with us from Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff.
Break, here we go.
The run inside. It's Martin. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Second and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Comes down, it's Galloway. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Galloway. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense.
Here we go, ready? Whoa, 23.
Looking for space. It's Martin. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Right back to it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Wolfpack offense takes the field, and we'll get a peek at them for the first time in this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Sometimes he's a lineman.
Snags it, and he's open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Nevada just had that big play through the air. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick give. It's Turner. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. The fake wants to throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Left side is Givens. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Nevada trying to convert the 4th down. They'll go with Brown. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. First down, right back to Brown. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Out wide left, it's Brown. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Turner. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Finds his man on the RPO. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Nevada going quickly. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Brown. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20.
The return is brought down at the 33, and the Nevada offense will take over First and 10.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He's past the sticks. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They'll give it to Brown. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide right, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking for a huge play. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Patterson.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down. Now 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Martin. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw one first. Throws to the wideout. And he avoids the sack.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
Finds his man. It's Brown. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This Nevada offense really has it going. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Had to force that one.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Long way to go on 2nd down. The play fake. Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Under pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. RPO complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws for the tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Extra point here will give them the lead. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here's Brown to begin the drive.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the back. 2nd down to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Hit hard. Released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Givens. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Wolfpack picked up that last first down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nevada.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the house call coming on the run from the 23. From deep, it's Allen. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, it's y'all. Running through contact. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. The short hands, it's Lacey. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Now on first down from the 43. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He breaks a tackle.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And they can't make the play on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Jones wants to throw it. They're all over it. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Second and long here. Hits inside, it's Brown. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Wolfpack will have first and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He wants to go deep. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Keeping his eyes downfield. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. He uncorks one deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Jones to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside. It's Brown.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off for Brown. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. And now on second down for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Nevada moved the chains through the air. Let's see if they throw it again on first down. Driving forward, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. Pulls it in. It's Allen. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll run him again. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just had to get rid of it.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Trying to make one miss. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
And it's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Gets the back moving. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Going to try to get it himself. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires it incomplete. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Needs it here on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A 4th down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big 4th down conversion here in the 3rd quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's Brown. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They'll try to run it in with Brown. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. Can't get him to the ground. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. On the return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Jones to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. A give to Brown. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. On first down, it's Brown again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The run inside. It's Turner. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And the extra point splits the uprights and the lead balloons to 15. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He'll get rid of it. Left side, it's Jones. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They just keep firing. A shot toward the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, MTSU.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give, running right, Brown. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Jones wants to throw it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Nevada trying to convert the 4th down. Snapped it, he has to have it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Great place to start for this offense. play of this drive. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just got rid of that one.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Out wide left, it's Lacey. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. He wants it all. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And it's going to be a safety, and that is quite a way to finish this game off. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
And that stings for this offense. You got the football, a chance to go make a big play, take control of this football game, and you give up the safety. Now they get the football back under 2 minutes. Everything now against you. This team is going to have to find a way to respond and make a big play on the other side of the football.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's taking a deep shot. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous...
the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada, and one of the great venues, Mackey Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Air Force Falcons and the Nevada Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. The Falcons ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win.
How about this puppy, man? How about this young buck coming in as a freshman and being a guy that now the coaches are talking about, oh, yeah, we trust him. We trust him with a little and then a little bit more. And then we started to look around and go, Palmer, this dude's one of our best players. And he's played like that to start the season.
That's the crazy part, David, because when we talked to the coaches, they said we have zero fear with this guy. We're not worried about him fumbling. We're not worried about him missing a blitz pickup. He understands the offense. He has the God-given ability from a physical standpoint. This guy just shot out of a cannon here in his first year, and he has been unbelievable to watch.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Brown. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This Nevada offense really has it going. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Left side is Givens. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it up to 34. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Man, you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Keeps it on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Nevada.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really... remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finish with this drive together. You're right.
Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Okay, things weren't looking good early. The drives down the field. Opening drive scores, and now on their opening touch of the game, they're not even bringing the offense on the field. They're able to score a touchdown and answer with a phenomenal kick return. TD changing the game on special teams early.
Number 82, set to kick it away.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what...
Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? I beg to differ.
Break. Here we go. Ready.
Sends it back in motion.
Ready, go.
On the option. Keeps it, looking for room. Knocked down immediately.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Quick give. It's Turner. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll throw it. Just left that ball well short.
Really good job by the defense, understanding the quarterback got outside the pocket. Now I got to understand where he's at. Now the middle of the field starts to come towards where he's scrambling. The other side of the field comes to the middle of the field. Great job by the defense, understanding the quarterback was pressed outside the pocket.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Nevada Nevada just had that big play through the air. Let's see if they throw it again. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. There he goes. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Fresh center downs going to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job just to get rid of that one.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've
going for it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Snapped it and he has to have it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Still looking. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Nice heads-up play by the jump on that ball after he got popped out.
Hand off for Brown. He's got the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh set of downs going up top. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he gets it away.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. First down, right back to Brown. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Nevada going quickly. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Pulls it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Falcons. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. At the 35, he's open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on first down. Throws to the tight end. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. They'll need a bunch on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right side, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Second and long here. They'll give it to Brown. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Out wide right, it's Turner. Touchdown, Nevada! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the return, it's Flowers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for the edge. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The give. They put the brakes on it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Pulls it. Now the toss. They make the stop. It'll be fourth down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 6 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's LSU with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something.
Nevada set to kick off to start the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. A first down for the offense. The option, the keeper. Turning it on. Ripping through the defense. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw one first. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Third and long right here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Smashes through the tackle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Falcons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Keeps it himself. Keeps it himself. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. On the move. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Falcons trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Swings it out to the flat. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! And again for 6 more points.
And you gotta love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive, their ability to run.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Brings into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right side, it's Brown. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The give to Brown. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. On the move. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Nevada offense really has it going. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense,
they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Long drive continues as the offense keeps. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. Score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game. There is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Out wide left, it's Turner. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. Third down coming for this offense. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Send the tight end in motion. Handoff from... Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, going to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Falcons will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. A give to Brown. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Moving out to the right. Unleashes one. Now wide right, it's Givens. Touchdown, Nevada. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Defense takes matters into its own hands. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point splits the upright. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Straight ahead, it's Turner. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. Nevada has it in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they add 6 more. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the UTEP Miners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game he is so thrilled that the team has responded. After losing their first game of the season, they put their head down and got back to work. Now on a 3-game win streak, they are rolling. And he knows they've got to still take it one play at a time, one game at a time to keep it going today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. Fielded in the end zone. And the ball is loose on the return. So UTEP's offense will have the football first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. From the gun, it's Jones. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Finds his tight end.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Looking downfield, it's Tracy. Got it in the middle, it's Henry. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. And off to Jones. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Extending the play. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Looks it in. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend